yes, this appointment came so unexpected, and due to our cause with our district, with the loss of our leader, Dr. Karen Trujillo, you know, it's just devastating to all of us. And I received a phone call this past week. Actually, it was Monday. I received this phone call on Monday from Mr. Jaramillo and offering me an interview for the interim superintendent position, and it just blew my mind. So anyways, within 15-20 minutes, I quickly got into a Zoom link and was sitting with our school board members. And you just don't prepare for those type of things. You know, a lot of times when you're going to make a decision about putting in for a job, especially after 13 years at Camino Real Middle School and having great systems there, you just don't want to leave because the people are so important. But this opportunity came, and I started interviewing, and I just spoke from the heart, and that's how I function. I always look at my things, really, if this was my daughter, how would I want them to be treated? And that's how I function every day as a principal. And now in this role, after being announced interim superintendent, I just want the people to know, our community, Las Cruces Public Schools, that I want to be transparent. I'm open, you know, for change and all those things, but we don't need change right now. We need to come together to really embrace the vision, you know, the motto, going above and beyond for kids every day, like Dr. Trujillo, you know, created her legend. And to me, that's so important. So it's been a roller coaster ride, because I didn't ever expect to be a superintendent here in Las Cruces Public Schools. I know I envision sometimes as a principal, you look back and how could I change things? What would I expect things to be differently? You always have your opinion, especially after 28 years in this district. You've seen a lot of changes with superintendents and whatnot. But now I just want to say that I hope that our school board embraces the concept to still hire. This is a temporary interim superintendency. And to me, we have a great process in our district. There is extremely high quality of brain power that's very capable of candidates to put in. And to me, it is fair for them as well. This is temporary, and I think with that in place, you know, we'll see where the future takes us. But right now, we need to really just embrace each other, leaders, teachers, you know, students. We're all grieving, we're mourning over Dr. Trujillo, and we're just going to do the best we can to continue doing safe things for kids at schools. I think I can relate to her right now, this moment when she walked into our district, and that was getting to know people and really reaching out. And I think the biggest thing that she did for our staff and our people here was that she opened up her heart and her soul to LCPS. She was there listening. She tried to get acclimated with all the turbulence that was going on, and it seemed like she even had new turbulence towards her with all the ransomware and all the different changes, COVID, everything. But the thing that I really admire about her leadership was it correlates with me. And I'm all about distributive leadership and bringing everyone to the table. Students have a strong voice at Camino. Students have a strong voice in LCPS. We have our teachers who have a strong voice. Not only that, they're also represented with NEA. Our custodians, CSAC, they all have a voice, but also administration. We all come together. We got to learn to collaborate and work together, you know, to continue that legacy that she's left, you know, for us here at LCPS. And I believe that those are my strengths, is to work with people and to bring people together. I had a great opportunity that was assigned to me by Dr. Trujillo. And I know a lot of people are questioning my experience at central office, but I've always participated in committees, from bargaining to this task force with a reentry plan. And the beauty of it, it's almost like she let things fall into place to cross-train people and to give them experiences to grow and continue growing in our district. And to me, that task force committee was so powerful because we had central office staff and leaders that were wanting to work. Principals came together and we came up with a plan. And look at this, we are celebrating today. There are kids in our buildings. We're following our state requirements, our CDC rules, all of that. But we have kids starting to get into our buildings, and that's what we want in our community, to get all our kids going and to educate them. And I want to reach out a little further by thanking our teachers and all the growth that they've made during this ransomware. Kind of like semi-prepped us for technology and teaching and remote, but then we got into COVID and they dove in without complaining. They were so solid. And I will tell you one thing, kids are getting educated, remotely as well as now into the schools. But here's the big thing, we need parent support. We need to continue working together because we need to embrace our kids and hold them to come into class, keep coming into class, just hang in there. I'm hoping next fall we start full bore in green and just continue on doing all the great things that we do. But we're trickling in those extracurricular activities as well. We have games starting up, athletics are starting up at the high school level. And to me, that's powerful. That's powerful because when kids are happy, teachers are happy, the learning takes place. And it goes right along with our vision, our motto, going above and beyond, for kids every day. It's happening, and I assure everyone that that's happening from the top central office, our principals, teachers, to the kids. We're all in this together, and we're growing, by believing in each other. One of the things that I really want to reach out is to Las Cruces, Doñana County. We're here. We're in this together. We abide by your rules as well. And to me, it's all about kids. And let's continue embracing each other. This is a very tragic time to be replacing Dr. Trujillo. She's very proud of us. Let's continue her legacy. Be patient with us. And patience comes with a system. Call the office. Let's be professional. Let's work together. I love kids. And let's just keep doing things that's the best for kids.
I guess obviously, my last thought, obviously you want the community to know that yes, Dr. Trujillo is no longer with us, but we don't want them to feel like there is such a big void that we can't work through the problems, even though Dr. Trujillo is not here to help solve them. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Dr. Trujillo had a vision, and I think with her short time in Las Cruces Public Schools, she embraced that, and we believe in it. And she has everyone on board. That's no doubt. I will tell you that one of the things that we're doing is we're going to be celebrating her legacy. The parking lot in front of our central office building, there was no way I could park in that slot. I'm parking with the public. I'm walking, into the building just like any of our visitors. But to me, we have that marked off in remembrance of her, and we're going to continue plugging along, bringing people together, bringing up the leadership of everyone in this district to do what's right for kids.